fucking shit show. Oh yeah, here
Oh,
we go.
this meeting is being live streamed. We got
Oh
it.
yeah, look at this guy. He's a fucking professional.
Yep.
Yep. And we are. Let me check it out. Fucking shit show. We're live, baby. We're live.
You're live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's a fucking professional.
Yep. Yeah, right. Let me turn this volume down. There we go.
Yeah, we're live now.
All right. Did I pull that off? Are we good?
Yes.
This is amazing.
But it's only got my face on there. Why is that?
God, I hope it don't just have your face.
Oh, no. It's just going. You have it set up. Put it on gallery on the view. Go to the view part and put it on gallery so that it shows all of us.
Where's the view?
You know what you clicked on before? It was up there where it said view.
I was clicking on us individually.
Okay. I got you.
Spotlight for everyone.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Is that what it says? Spotlight for everyone?
I think it's grid, maybe. The view gallery. Try gallery.
No gallery.
You don't have gallery?
Mm-hmm.
What's your options?
Blur my background, choose virtual background, choose video filter, pin, spotlight for everyone.
Oh, no, you're in a, I don't know where you're at on there. Up in the top there on the top right, it should say view. View.
I see it.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go, buddy.
How's that?
Big pimping. You're a professional, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jesus, that I just about had a fucking.
No, I know. It's like fucking had to talk you down.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I was about to shut this down.
I know. I was like fucking.
All right, then Craig, you just do it.
Hey, a little bit better lighting, something.
I love it. I love this game. There we go, man.
That's a little better.
Now this is perfect.
Team character. Looks like I was from Sweden for a second. No hate on my Swedish friends. All right. Let some people get in here real quick. I'm gonna want to pull up the chat.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm on it right now too.
I know we're going live.
Are we live? Yeah.
Yeah, we're live, dude. Chat's rolling. I'm gonna post it on our Facebook so that we can get some people in here.
Sure. Hopefully I set this up with a replay.
Well, what happens is it's going to save it right to the YouTube when it's done, and then you'll see it in the live section.
I ain't worried about it. I would mess with it a bit, see how it pulled up.
Yeah, dude, you're going to be a pro. You got a laptop today?
I did.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I did.
The mic is so much better too. Your sound is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. Trent looks like he's wearing shoulder pads.
That's just his big ass boulder shoulders, baby.
Sorry, dude.
He's just that small.
Yeah, you're in the fucking what's that short section? The video, you know, when you do a YouTube short.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, actually, I hit back and biceps tonight, and for some reason, my shoulders got on fire too. But it's probably the arm wrestling shit I've been doing for the past few days.
Good.
That's some of the craziest bicep pumps doing shoulders.
Yeah.
I mean, I got gifted with big ass shoulders anyway, so I don't even have to work my shoulders out, and they stay nice and round. I was like, I wish I had your shoulder like good. I don't even work them. Maybe once every couple of weeks.
Genetics, baby.
Yeah.
We can't all be a genetic phenom like you, Trent.
I suck at arm wrestling, but damn, I look good losing.
All right. Must be nice. I suck at arm wrestling and look terrible losing.
No.
That's why I celebrate so much when I do win.
Yeah.
So few.
You celebrate when people beat you. I see you celebrate when people beat you. You're like,
I celebrate anytime there's a chance to celebrate.
You're like, I gave you that one. Enjoy it.
This is out of control. The icon just shows me blurred. God,
You look amazing. You're fucking amazing, dude. Everybody looks great.
hell, I'm running the show.
That's funny. All right, I just posted on our Facebooks. All right, so let's just start rolling. What do you want to talk about tonight? What's going on in the Brandon Morris land of the FAL?
A million things. Working out the custom awards, all sorts of cool
Nice.
stuff. All sorts. Let me say, I'm setting up a little Wi-Fi connection real quick. But yeah, man, a million cool things. We are planning to go to the thick, heavy enamel painted, huge, thick medals for everybody for first through third. Similar to the ones they had at Worlds. Or the UAL style, the real fat, awesome ones. So that's the plan. We're working out all those details. Other than that, it's just tying up loose ends, dude, and promoting and chasing sponsors. Bunch of cool things. We talked with Chuck today. We got to have Chuck on here about his event and how crazy that's going to be when we set up at Southern Social.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy event. Plus, it's a birthday weekend, so we get to party afterwards.
Is it your birthday?
I'll be 30 on the 8th.
Okay.
30.
The dirty 30.
I respect that.
Such a baby.
I know, right?
So nice. I'll be 51 next week. Old fucker.
Yeah, baby, you're still jacked and you're still fucking arm wrestling. So
Yeah. With
you
the
work
broken-
out harder than
Hey,
I do, and you're 20 years
He's
older
still
than me.
stronger than both of us.
Exactly.
I don't feel that way.
Hell, now he's got little C in there doing 110-pound deadlifts. I'm like, this
I
kid's
know,
gonna be
dude.
kicking
He
my
crushed
ass in a
it.
couple years.
That kid crushed it the other day. It was so funny too because he gave out a Brandon Morse yell at the end. He's like,
No, I like the very end. He's like, I'm a beast. I was like, that's my dude right there.
well, of course, when I first did it, he goes weak, and I'm like, no. He's like, remember when Brandon was asked him, what do you do if your hook's not strong enough? He goes, let the person win.
Exactly.
That was so funny.
That was a horrible answer.
Oh my God, Brandon's like,
Don't ever do that.
yeah, you got a top roll. And then you asked him about the death press, and he was like, interesting. Like he's all fine.
We start doing the kids classes. Little C gonna be like the champion. He will whoop everybody's ass.
We got 3 people in the chat. Thanks for coming in. It's probably me,
What's
you,
up?
and Trent.
That's just us. We're the guys that like pictures on Facebook. Not just so I can get some lights going.
I was all excited at first. I was like, oh, there's one person in already. And it's like me.
Nah, it's just us. That's what it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be just us hanging
I
out.
know, dude. I'm just fucking around.
People. They join if they want to.
So yeah, Chuck's tournament, man. That's going to be off the chain. I'm excited about that.
Me too. It's we're doing I'm thinking the Biketoberfest is going to be triple elimination. As always, just got talking Chance. He thinks that's a good idea to keep that on, and then Chuck's is going to be a round robin.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool, man. It's like, still got the little unique things that were in Florida. None of those changed. You're not going to have 11 monotonous double elimination tournaments. There's going to be some where, you know how it is. Some guys can beat you in double elim, but they can't beat you in a round robin.
Yeah.
They got a couple guys they struggle with, but they may not struggle with you, and you don't struggle with no one but him. So it's one of them things that I think it's cool, man. It's going to add, just more variety. We're working on right now, like most of our energy is going to go into the production for the February 4th event. It's going to be at Pro Gear Gym in the boxing ring, and we're just going to, I think the bigger and better that we can put off the production on the first event, the better it ends up being. If you fumble the first one, it's going to look like the rest are terrible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, think about it. How many tournaments have you ever seen that's in the middle of a boxing ring? You know what I mean? I mean,
Never.
just-
I've never seen a boxing ring. I saw a cage once. I've never seen a boxing ring. I think that shit is going to be off the chain. It's gonna be
mean,
phenomenal.
How nice would it be to walk between the ropes like you're the champ?
Oh my fuck, dude. I can't wait. I had an opportunity to be at a wrestling school and just to walk into the ring. It was fucking so cool, man.
I'll put it this way. When I was doing jiu-jitsu, walking down the walkway and the lights and the fog and you're getting in that octagon is like one of the biggest highs you'll ever get in your life. I don't care what it is. I've never had adrenaline like that before.
Methamphetamines is pretty good.
I've never done it, but I'll take you.
I'll go with the walk into the cage. That sounds better.
Dude, I'll tell you,
everybody, and you're walking by.
I can see Brandon going off to like off the ropes and fucking clothesline.
Nah, what I'll do, I'll probably fall trying to get in.
Yeah,
like
that boxer that fell into the ring.
They tried to do a front flip over the ropes.
Yeah, he couldn't even get in. Couldn't figure out how to get in the ring.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Exactly how it would be. That's why I don't try no crazy shit. Chris Chandler don't backflip no more for a reason.
Yes. Two major accidents. He had 2 major accidents.
Ain't that crazy?
Yes. My favorite was at the USA's when he knocked over all the trophies.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was at the US Open.
Yeah, US Open. That's right. Yeah, they don't have that event anymore.
They don't. They had it a couple of years ago still.
Yeah. Did they? Okay.
They did. I mean, I'm sure stuff's changing, but they they might have. This stuff is pretty cool, man. All the stuff that's happening. Everybody I talk to's got the same, same exact feeling. Like, I can't believe this is going down. It's super cool. When we show up at that first event, man, everybody's out there. Oh, he's on mute. How cool is it going to be to forget all the production, everything, all the cool branding, all that, just to be able to show up and it's pretty much a pro only moment. You don't have to wait no longer. Just that little thing, I think, is going to be so much funner.
I mean, I think it's going to set the bar really high for a lot of other organizations that's just doing what we're doing. And I think within the first year, once they see how our tournaments start running, I think everybody will start doing it. Especially like maybe not the smaller tournaments that have 80 to maybe 100 entries, but the 200 to 300 and up, we'll definitely have to start doing it. I mean, who wants to sit around for 10 or 12 hours in a tournament? I've done it. I hate it. I'll never do it again. I will leave next time.
Well, I think, you know what, dude?
What if you're reffing?
I will still leave. As long as it ain't Brandon's tournament. If I'm reffing somewhere else, I will leave.
You won't have time to ref, dude. There's 11 events. Like, what are you going to do? Every
true.
month,
Yeah, actually,
every month you're going to be reffing. You'll be.
I'll be busy for sure. I got invited to Missouri this year, and I got to see what his dates are to make sure I can swing it.
Your contract says that you can't compete outside the FAL, sir. Sorry.
Oh man, we're gonna have to rewrite that contract.
Yeah. You didn't get. That's a fine print you didn't see. You have to have Chinese eyes to.
I know why no one's on here. It says Brandon Morris Zoom meeting. That's definitely.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't have put that, dude.
I didn't put that.
They're like, his probation meeting is on.
I would tune into that though.
It's his parole here, and I would too.
So would I. You imagine, Sarah?
Accidentally Zoom meeting my probation officer.
Oh God, that's freaking hilarious.
They'd be like, "What did Brandon do now?"
That's awesome. I always watch these videos where people like get arrested while they're on Instagram Live or something, or they're like knocking. It's their some dude whooping their ass at the door or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be pretty cool, dude. The awards are probably going to be in super high caliber. We haven't solidified that they are going to be those super dope medals yet. I don't want to announce nothing that's not locked in, but the prize money is going to be sick at the end. There's not a lot of talk about it right now among everybody because we haven't even started, but ultimately the finale is going to be the coolest thing, dude. If we can make this happen where we do like a Florida Arm Wrestling Hall of Fame and we have an awards ceremony and we can, we can give away, all the year's awards. And then, here's a good example is the stuff Anthony used to do. The little arm wrestler of the year, female arm wrestler of the year, team of the year. it has a place for that, where we can give away, Team Jax is the team of the year, or, Team Alpha Whiskey, Arm Wrestler of the Year, Craig Soblair, whoever's coming off their crazy victory. And
well, that's like, I like Craig's idea of the Bobby Hopkins award at the end of every year. Give it the most outstanding wrestler of the year, or arm wrestler of the year, whoever's done the best, or made the most leaps and bounds over people and started winning a bunch of stuff. Like, that's a pretty cool award, because it recognizes Bobby, but it also kind of gives everybody kind of works. I mean, who wouldn't want a big award in their house that says Bobby Hopkins Award 2023, best arm wrestler of the year in Florida?
And I was thinking too, it's a way to give back to his family and the arm wrestling community. He was a big influence in the 80s and 90s, and even up into the 2000s. I got to meet him at a tournament at Todd King's event, Souls 19 or 17 or whatever. But I just thought, something like that, because we were just talking about the banquets and stuff, and like Brandon made a good point about like softball teams, bowling teams. I never even thought of that about the uniforms, because I really never was a uniform person. And I was like, you know what? That's what's missing. It's that professionalism, even though Frank Diaz was hating on the yellow and trying to start a match with Andre and Paul Lynn.
Because the only color he can see is green, Craig.
I know.
He only sees green.
I know.
He wipes his ass with $100 bills. Okay. Frank Diaz is not.
That's true. That's a true story.
Well, see, Craig didn't think about uniforms because he spent 30 years trying to fit into a Speedo.
That's
Now,
true. Yeah.
I mean,
if you would have brought out thongs, if there was the FAL thong, then I would have, I would understand that.
Speaking of which, I haven't released the design, dude, but we got cool designs for some women's it's like women's leggings, and then I wouldn't say it's a sports bra. Maybe it's like some mid-cut, women's shirt with these leggings. Like, it's like an athletic suit. But we didn't put it on the site or nothing yet, but it's a crazy good design.
Well,
you know how that is with
if you order yoga pants, I got the model right here.
I thought she was going to be our first official FAL ring girl.
We got a question in the chat. Brandon, want to address the question in the chat with Ralph Smith?
Here, are you going to do points for amateurs? Maybe a trophy or something for the amateur points leader? I'm going to come to most of the events, but I don't think I'll be ready for the pros. That's an incredible question. The short answer is yes. Nothing is different. The only thing different is the money. In life, they'll separate pro and amateur simply by if you're receiving money for your work, if you're winning prize money, that type of thing. So yes, we would ultimately like to have at the finale, also during the awards ceremony, the awards for the amateurs. It's important to give them some recognition, and it won't require that much to keep track of their points too. It'll all be publicly posted, just like the pro class will. But yes is the answer to that. Pretty much no difference. The only difference will be at the end, we're going to take a big stack of the pros. Amateurs are going to get some custom awards at the end. We're hopefully going to do some custom awards something out of control for the points winner with the cash. But the amateurs will definitely be in the points race now, albeit they're separate points race, but yes, they will have one of their own.
Thank you for your question, Ralph.
How the points race goes. It's like anything, it's cumulative. So that part's pretty self-explanatory, but how you get the points themselves. There's going to be 3 ways to get points. You enter the tournament. You will get a certain amount of points. This is like the SAT. You already start out with a 200 score if you write your name right. Whatever it is, right? Just by entering and showing up, you're going to get a certain amount of points. It's not going to be life-changing. But it's going to be a certain number. Let's say, for example, you have 2 points for showing up. And for first through third, maybe, 2 points for third place, 4 points for second, 6 points for first. And then you're also going to have the chance to win the overall. Now, in the entire overall, remember, there's going to be 6 winners guaranteed, and then everybody else that wants to buy their way back in for a second chance. This is going to be, there's going to be 1 winner up there. So it may be equivalent to winning the same class, another 6 points if you win the overall, which when you're down 10 points let's say you're down 10 points on the right hand 198 points race, right? You're like, man, or you're down, 10 points. You're like, there's no way for me to win this. Well, it will be interesting at the end because you're going to need to win your class, which you're going to do because you're a savage, right? But then you're also going to need to win the overall. Or maybe you take second place. So now you got 4 points, but you need 10. So you're like, man, I'm in the overall. And then you win the overall. There's a tie. It's a run out, So those additional overall points are going to be super important. Now, it's very unlikely that one person sneaks away with all of the overalls. That just doesn't happen. It's too much of a mixed class. It's possible that maybe the super heavyweight champ is able to fight off everybody in it after a long day. But in my experience, the overall isn't won by the super heavyweight that often. In the past, Artem, I think, is running on like the past 3 or 4 left-hand overalls here. We did a mixed tournament with like 40 guys in it at the Battle at the Beach party. And, Matt King and Artem end up winning. The guy's right in the middle of the class. So it's a case where, in the event that you're losing and you can pull off the overall plus the win for the class, you stand to, essentially take two tournaments worth of points. And we're doing some math, testing out some little equations and seeing what's going to become the most competitive. Because what we don't want to have is, I'll give you a good example. I was with Artem one time at the old Power Strength gym. I was a part of a bench, bodyweight, bench, squat, and deadlift competition. Well, what this ended up being, it seemed very fair when you think of that, right? You'll count your reps of each, and then you'll just go from there. What we've seen it sounds super fair. Everybody can do a certain amount of bench with their weight, and the strongest guy will win. As soon as I watched the squat competition go off and the bench, I knew it was over. The guys that benched 500, they all weighed 260. So when they went to bench 260, they got it for 20 times. But the kid that walked up that weighed 135 benched 135 30 times. And then he also squatted his body weight 90 times. The guy that weighed 260 squatted his body weight for 30 reps. And we found out instantly that whoever was the lightest guy, the ratio of points in the squat was so unbalanced that it just simply became all the light guys won the entire tournament because of the squat. It wasn't competitive after that. We made the misfortune of doing the squat second. So we already knew there was winner, who was going to win. And then when you went to deadlift, it was equal. It was the deadlift and the bench were similarly balanced, but the squat was so lopsided for the light guy that it ended up with like a 60-point disparage between the two guys trying to, between the real competitive guys and all the lightweight guys. So it wasn't balanced. We're running a couple little plans and formulas to see what's going to become the balanced in the end. But I would say that the overall win will be similarly valued as a first place victory in your class. Second and third will be stepped down, and then there's going to be just a certain amount of points for participation. So it's going to be a balancing act. You're going to need to play calculated and strategic, unless you're such a savage that the points don't matter. I don't know if Chance is participating in the season with everything as going, but or let's say Craig, for example, if Craig suddenly gets down to the 220 class and completely runs away with it, it probably won't matter if he gets overall victories or what happens, if he just takes all 10 events right-handed and he's got 50 points and the next closest guy got but 30 because he took second to every event, it's not going to matter. But when you get down to something where it may become you and George both have, y'all are 6 points apart at the end, it's going to matter a lot who wins. And then it won't even be decided who wins. Like you're going to think you let's say you're leading, George has 2 points over you. He takes third. You end up taking first. Now you got a points lead. You won the season. You're so happy, or you won the, and then you see George sign up in the overall. and he pulls off this Tom Brady Hail Mary at the last second. And that's what's going to make it super exciting. So we want to keep and put out a tournament or a points format that is going to be super competitive. So, and we'll put that out. I would say it's not going to affect how people strategize. But we're going to put it out maybe next 2 weeks or so. The exact formula for how to get points, what each points value is. We're getting the one thing we've been talking about today is we're getting the master certified ref down to certify everybody. He's going to come down to Florida. So anyone that's watching this, there is an open Chance says, what's up? There is an open invitation to come join our referee seminar. We're going to hopefully try to do something else with it, maybe a big practice if it doesn't occur at the event. But anybody in Florida that wants to be a part of our reffing and thinks that they can pass the test, you're going to be welcome to come on down. We want to certify as many referees as we can in Florida and, you know, ultimately raise the caliber of reffing. We're going to take away a lot of criticism when we do that. And it's just overall going to be a better look. But that's one of the exciting things is, you know, we are flying in someone to certify our refs. So the people that say got terrible reffing, they're mostly talking about you, Trent. But
hey, it is what it is. You're just mad because I foul you before you even get to the table.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Brandon walks up.
That's been you guys' trend for. I walked to the table with Trent, and he just gave me a foul right away. And then
because I know you deserve one because you're going to be aggravating still in the setup anyway. So I'm just going to just give you a foul in. It saves me time.
Chance looked right at me and said, "I didn't even move. I didn't move one bit. I promise. I move all the time. This one time I didn't move." And Chance looked at foul. I'm like, "You're giving me a foul for movement in the ref script at our own tournament? Like, he's ruthless, dude."
I gave you 2 fouls in that tournament.
I know. You see,
I gave you a foul in the ref script. I think with Antonio, and then one with Kevin.
Knowing damn well I did not move one bit.
Yeah, you did.
No, them guys are doing this. You don't know that move because you still have some stuff.
And the whole time you're doing this, trying to grab everything you can the whole time. That's
because my bicep is deteriorating. Ever since I tore it, it's gonna look like a walnut on my arm after a couple more weeks.
Chance said that Trent elbow fouls him when he walks to the table.
I have fouled Chance one time, and it happened to be the most important match of his life. But when
What match was that? What match was that?
Him and Ryan Bowen.
Oh, see, you fucked
Robert
it up.
Kelly is in the chat.
But see, hold on. Chance also told me that him losing that match is what gave him the motivation to become what he is now. So in a way, I helped him.
You're the gatekeeper. Yep, you're the gatekeeper. Yep. So I think he should give you 25% of his prize money.
Nah, okay, so I'll let him keep it.
Maybe he takes you to Australia too. Maybe Ryan throws in another trip.
Hey, that'd be nice. If he's offering, I'll go. I mean, you know, I'm not going to ref the match, but I'll go.
I mean, Chance should be nervous. I just watched the Ryan Bowen and Lachlan training session. I mean,
you mean the ugliest Kings move I've ever seen in my life? What do I do?
Who did that?
Ryan Bowen.
Okay.
Against Lachlan.
Yeah, no, you like that.
That's the better match, dude, is Lachlan and Chance. If Chance goes out there and just runs a train on Lachlan and Bowen,
yes.
That would be the statement. That would be the statement. Hey, what's up? Has Ryan Bowen responded to our challenge?
No, I haven't really. I don't think we put it out there for him.
Well, we said it on the live. Someone needs to send him the clip. Cut the clip from the last.
Yeah, I will. When did we do that? And yeah, Chances. Yeah, that's right.
We will back Chance on the bet versus Bowen.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of call-outs, have y'all heard anything from Texas yet?
No, they're scared is what I last heard. You know why it's windy in Oklahoma? Because Texas sucks. Send that to him. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. The thing is it would require a lot of travel from them to come down to our Tallahassee.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, that it's not that far.
No, it ain't that far. It's 12 hours. 10,
We could
12
do
hours.
something like an
No. From
Alabama or
Tallahassee to
Georgia
Texas
versus
ain't 12
Florida.
hours.
No, I mean from where I am to Texas.
Yeah,
it's like 12
you're
hours.
yeah. So it's probably 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 to 8 probably.
I've heard that the venue is super sick. Chance booked that personal venue. It's called Fire Betties in Tallahassee. Everyone look it up if you want to see where we're going to be. But it's supposed to be a incredible spot for arm wrestling.
Yeah, I gotta look that up.
Ryan's gonna king. Oh, y'all. He said, guys, Ralph said only time Ryan had the advantage was when he completely covered the thumb. Ryan's in deep trouble. He's not just in trouble. He's in deep trouble. Deep trouble, dude.
I'm gonna
Chance-
tell you right now, I don't think Ryan can move Chance from center of the table.
No, this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be ready, go, ready, go. And then probably Chance holds him and goes, no, and then and that's what it's going to be.
Oh, you gotta ask, would Ryan Bowen do that to BJ? And BJ's a beast.
No, not
No.
a chance.
No.
Look,
No.
even in that practice
Oh,
thing,
Ryan,
like
dude. BJ
Ryan,
would light Ryan up.
yes. But after about 60 matches, then he might have a chance to progress. But no, man, it's not even a close match, but it's a good match. And I think it's going to get lots of exposure and a lot of eyes on because people want to see that match.
Don't do it, Craig. I know you're about to go into the Ryan Bowen's a genius spiel for the
No,
third.
I'm not. I only did that
Don't
once.
do that. I'm not letting you do that to this show.
He's doing it all for the clout.
I'll get you off the Zoom right now. Show me how. Tell me how. Craig.
What?
How to kick you out.
Oh,
like
go up
click
to click on my face.
Yeah, Pops Newman. All right, this is.
Yeah, he's got a good question.
Yeah, he is also the co-promoter of the Mayhem event.
Nice.
Newman Senior says it was not a smart move by Ryan for Ryan's brand as an arm wrestler. No, messing with Chance Shaw is never a good move. Chance is a monster, dude. He's 300 pounds.
He wants to lose
Coleman
weight.
said, I'm 300 pounds too. So what? Bowen's what, 240 and fully blown?
Is he that heavy? 240?
I heard he's like 110 kilo.
Okay.
He's floating around like 230, 240, I think, right now. The last video I seen, and that was a couple weeks ago.
Goes up with those big ginger sideburns. Chance might be in trouble. He might be. If he just shows up with the little goatee, Chance goes right through him. That's like, yeah, you don't mess with sideburn Bowen.
What's up, Timmy Phillips?
It's like TRT Vitor.
Yeah.
Or
Tim Phillips is in the chat.
What's up, Tim?
Oh shit! What's up, Tim?
I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah. Back in the swing of things.
Last I seen him, he was benching almost 400 pounds.
Dude, I was telling him
Back to the gills, dog.
I know. I was talking to him on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I was telling him, man, you're getting jacked.
He's like, yeah, my hook feels strong now. You know, with no I'm like, dude, at 190 pounds, you felt strong. What do you feel like at 245?
I know. Crazy. Great genetics.
Chad Britton said, if Chance can flash Ryan, Levon will take notice. That's the match we want to see is Chance versus Levon. Let's be honest.
Chance versus Levon.
We need that match ASAP. Austin Wade said, what's up? It's
What's up,
almost
Austin?
We're going to coordinate you and the Washington State's winners in the next day or two. Tomorrow would be a great time. Tim Talmadge. Oh, man, you know what? I forgot to send Tim the link. Let's shoot Tim the link.
Yeah, if you think about it, Florida had a good thing going last weekend with Chance winning his match, and Andre Artem and Austin all going up to Washington State and whooping ass.
Four-way.
You put that together all by yourself? Huh? You put that together all by yourself, Trent?
Put what together?
That Florida had a good week.
I mean, we did have a good week.
Hey, we killed it. We won every single thing we entered.
It's crazy.
Hey, man, that was a great showing. Trent's right. Coming out there and winning 98s, 220s. We won both classes of 220s.
Yep.
We won right hand 98s. We took second in the left hand 98s. I'm pretty sure Andre took second in the 220s. So
Yes.
pretty much first and second, both all them classes.
That's like, did y'all see the picture that Antonio made of the Washington State thing?
Dude, I love his memes. They're crazy.
It's like it's a guy sitting there and he's like looking at Washington State. He's like he's going to grab it, and then all of a sudden he's got a guy behind him, Florida pullers coming in and winning everything. And he's like pulling him away from it. I tried to screenshot it, but it was off his story before I get back to it. I was going to post it on here, but it was awesome.
You tell Newman's Mike Newman said daily hangouts, keep it coming. We want to have him on here too. You got to be the regular squad and get on here, Mike.
Yes, especially to talk about the Mayhem event and all that stuff.
Running the Mayhem event with Chuck.
Yes.
So it's cool. I talked to Chuck today about a bunch of the things that FAL's bringing to it, all our production, our setup, all the beauty. He was talking to me about the format and all this, and it's going to be crazy, especially if Mike's involved. He don't half-ass anything. I've seen the setup he brings out, just the barbecue and some burgers. He comes with 40 pounds of beef, a smoker.
Dude, listen, he cooked for my practice in April, and I couldn't hardly get people to arm wrestle. They were in here trying to fist fight in my kitchen over the food. That was some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life.
It was delicious.
Was this where I whooped Craig's ass at your house?
Yes,
We had a 7-minute setup.
It was 7 minutes.
I was over on the side talking to Sarah going, I hate him. You
were so mad.
You had Craig.
I was so mad. I was so mad.
Was like, just say go.
I'm great. I'm glad that happened, because I'm like, now I can like learn how to keep my cool. I just need to practice with you 5 or 6 more times, and then I'll be like stone cold.
When I rewatched that video, I couldn't. Artem literally said, "Keep him in the setup, blow his hand up." For 7.5 minutes, we sat there.
I know, dude. My arms hurt after trying to deal with y'all. I'm saying, I heard y'all.
You were repping, yes.
You didn't have the balls to call a foul on me in 7 minutes.
No,
you'd be ashamed of yourself. I would have got control of that match in 30 seconds. Y'all try me like that.
Did I not tell y'all the rules? There was no rules at my house. I wasn't calling fouls on anybody. It was in my backyard.
All right.
But Newman definitely has to do, if we have a banquet, that would be good to have him cater it. Because I remember the Bowen Chance match. He catered that. It was amazing, man.
Yeah, so there's a couple aspects to our finale we need if we want to pull it off the right way. We want to have the incredible final tournament, right? Your final chance to win the points and all this. We want to have the best venue and best possible setup that we have. And then we want to have just a semi-formal hangout moment where everybody can kind of have a table for their crew. We can all sit here, have some VIP sections in the front, whatever, depending on how important people think. And, we want to have something where we're just hanging out, catered, and like an award show. These are the keys. If we can have some food where everybody's bringing the food to their table, they're sitting down, we maybe make a huge FAL cake and all cut up, like whatever it is, we steal the coolest little thing of whatever type of celebrations we want. But the food, the awards at the end, and then the casualness, and by dude, we could all be just, wiping the sweat off us and sitting down, but it would be nice if we can all, go get cleaned up a little, come back an hour later, hang out, get it all going. And that maybe that's not for everybody, but I guarantee you the guys getting an award and that want their money, they definitely are going to stick around. And that's who it's for anyways. If the amateur, fourth place finisher wants to hang out too, more power to him. Come eat with us, come celebrate. But it's ultimately going to be for the guys that participated a lot, that were in this. So I think for me, dude, I've been to tournaments that are 15 hours long, with the whole day being from when I got there at 9 until, midnight or something. And we weren't sticking around for an award ceremony where I got to go up there and get the Savage of the Year award or so, that's a worthy thing to hang around. So if we run it all early enough, like we intend to, there's no reason we couldn't have 3-4 hours blocked off for everybody, just mingle, side pole, take some cool pictures in front of all the setup,
So I think what Brandon was saying there, Trent, was that you could be invited to the cookout.
Possibly.
I better be invited to the damn cookout.
He's like, I am the cookout. I am the
He
cookout.
will get fouled
And
from
hey,
here on out.
Newman City's down, which I knew he would be. So that's awesome.
He always comes through.
What's up, Dalton Duncan?
Let's see, Craig, go ahead and share this link with Talmadge for me.
Speaking of Dalton,
Send it to
Dalton's
me.
got a big match.
You don't know
coming
how
up.
to use Zoom at all.
Who doesn't?
Tim.
Just click. He just clicks on the link.
I know. He just tried to tell me the link don't work.
Okay, here. I got it. I got it from you.
All right, let's see what Robert Kelly said. He said, yes, after polls or set up at someone's house and invite the tournament. So this is another cool thing we're thinking about doing. We would love to do a thing. I seen it happen with the Olympia or something similar to that, where they were trying to do like an Airbnb party the night before, where everybody could come party and you could hang out with Devin and Travis or what, I can't remember, whatever it was that day. But this would be a super cool thing. So we have plans. Like we're trying to get Michael Todd down to one of these. We got
here we go.
Taking on a bunch of, some people when he comes down and stuff. So we would love to have the Airbnb thing the night before. We could still get the after polls or the, hanging out. But yeah, we definitely, I think the after polls got to be on the stream at the hangout. It's a must. Sometimes that's the most interesting thing to watch. How cold is it, Tim?
I was just going to say, Tim doesn't look like he's in Florida.
Bro, I'm in Arizona. It's like 36 degrees.
I'm sitting on my porch with no pants on, no underwear, nothing.
I'm on my way. How's it going, fellas?
You
Good,
look
what's up,
like
brother?
you are a super trooper. With that
you know
mustache.
what? You know what? I was getting ready to pull Andre, and I said, last year, this guy was all shaved up, and him and El Cesar took their shirts off. I said, now, if we happen to go 2-2, I'm taking this dad bod shirt. I'm going off. So I had to shave it all up.
Full belly and the mustache. Let's go. How do you feel?
I feel good. I mean, the outcome was there that I thought that was going to happen with Andre, but I felt like I gave him a war on that. I went for a good press, and I felt like I made him really work to get it. But now I know where I stand, and that's what I wanted to know. I really wanted to test myself and see where I'm at. So now
you put enough wear on him that Artem could come and steal the victory.
I walked up to Artem. I said, "Hey, you're welcome." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I wore him out for you." But I don't know. He's a beast. You got to give him credit, dude. I mean, the dude works his ass off.
Artem messaged me and said, I just beat Andre fresh for fresh.
Well, I guess I was just like a practice table warm up then.
Nah, that didn't happen. That's never happened.
Hey, you know what? Give Andre credit though. Like the dude puts in the work. Like it was expected. I'm coming off the couch. I don't work out. I go to practice before a super match. Like I don't do shit. So
I was good.
He's
prime athlete, dude.
Yeah. So now I know where I'm at, and now we'll just pick off the people in front of me. So.
And where are you ranked right now after all that?
I'm 7 now.
Okay, that's better than me.
Yeah, I'm 7 now. I think El Cesar fell off to go to 98s now. I believe that's what happened.
Yeah.
I was 10.
You won't make 98 too often.
That just fucked my match up in February, so that won't be for the rankings after all. That's why I want to pull Tim in Florida here. We should have a nice super match.
They were calling for that on Facebook. I seen someone said.
Yeah, him
really jumped on it first.
I think you and 90 other people. And
yeah.
Oh man, if Dan Worley was in this chat right now, I'd have some words.
Oh,
I said, buddy, you're not even on the list. I said, how you get a match?
Oh, people, as soon as you lose, everyone wants a match with you, huh?
Daniel's my boy. Don't get me wrong, but I got to give him shit. You know, I mean, at least I had to make the list to get a top 10 match.
And what did he? Is he
Yes.
still talking about that old tricep?
I
injury?
gave him a shot. He couldn't even beat 11th ranked Craig.
There it is.
See, I took
Are you
care of your
both
dirty
on the
work.
Same, are y'all ranked the same hand, right and left, you and Tim?
I'm
What are you
not.
ranked?
I don't think I'm ranked left-handed.
And what are you ranked, Craig? 11th, right?
I'm not. I haven't pulled in like 2 years left.
Oh, no, right-handed.
Oh, I'm 11th. I'm 11th. We all went down one because Brandon is over he's the number 198er now. So
Yeah,
Well,
they said that.
something else happened because I was number 10. I was 9, and then I went to number 10 because someone jumped in front of me. I think it was Price jumped in front of me.
Oh yeah, Daniel Price, yeah.
But then after this weekend, now I'm 7. So a couple people.
Oh, because
left.
I think Daniel might have went. Did Daniel go to the 242s?
I don't know. Like a couple people left.
Chance said it will affect the rankings.
Yeah, I don't know how it does that though. If the person's not even in the weight class anymore, but I guess I'll talk to him about it. He knows what's going on since he's in charge of the rankings. So
Chance does what Chance wants to do. So we'll work it out.
Yeah. I had Austin Wade jump me because Chance just assumed he whooped me left-handed. I said, well, he would have. I just didn't enter the tournament. He still gave the right.
Did you watch that live feed too of the Washington State?
Yes, it was awesome, dude.
So at the end, I had a couple of cocktails. I was having fun, and I said, "Don't worry about these guys in the overall." I said, "I took that 220 champ from them in Florida State last weekend." And I said, "And I had the biggest class there was, 2 people."
You snuck by. I used to enter classes like that.
I didn't even know.
Speaking of that, I'm up there reffing, and Artem comes up behind me and says, "Hey, by the way, he's a master ref. Don't fuck up." And I'm like, "Oh, this is great." So I'm looking at Tim. I'm like, "Hey, if I do something wrong, just let me know, bro. Walk me through this real quick."
Where are you a master ref certified through who, Tim?
Well, master would be just Arm Sports Entertainment.
Whoa. You certified yourself under your own brand?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, out of boy.
I'll tell you why. I've been to a couple certifications, and I had people. I'm not going to dog anybody, but like I had a couple people these last couple test me that were ranked below me. So in my eyes, how you get to test somebody who's ranked below you?
Whoa, what ranked in arm wrestling?
No, in reffing. You know, there's certain levels of reffing.
So how were they doing the testing if they're ranked? What do you mean? What were they testing you in?
I was testing for my masters.
And so they're not masters refs, but they're testing for master ref?
Yeah. I thought it was kind of odd myself. But
sounds weird, but
yeah.
It sounds like you got it in Florida.
Yeah, I went through this whole thing. Like,
$39.99.
I went through this whole thing, and it was just like, you know, to me, a master certification obviously would be, you know, a big accomplishment, whatever. But to me, I feel like my actions speak louder, and I feel like my reffing speaks for itself. That's why I
want to put that out there. You gave me one time 3 fouls in one go.
Yeah, and you actually fouled 6 times, so I gave you half off.
He gave you half off.
One go. They said go. He issues me 3 fouls, and I lose.
How many fouls were in that tournament did you get?
I can't recall. Now, in all fairness,
it was Travis Bagent. It was Travis Bagent in West Virginia, and you got 3 fouls. You just chose to use them all.
Well, yeah, you get 3, and you gave me 3 on one go. I respect it, but it's definitely a first that it's happened.
Hey, you know what? I'll foul out my own mother. I don't give a shit.
Chance will too. Listen, I gave 3 pounds weight allowance at the Florida States. Chance messaged me when he heard that this was happening, losing his mind. losing his mind. I'm like, look, it's not a public thing. We're not announcing it. But if the guy shows up, they have 3 pounds. They need to stay socks and pants on.
Of course he will. He's a heavyweight. He don't give a shit.
And so he's losing his mind. I'm like, all right, and he looks at me and says, not an ounce over. I'm like, dude, like, I don't, if you're trying it, it is what it is. Some guy showed up like 3.1 pounds over. Chance not playing around, dude, made this guy. I don't know what was happening. I wasn't watching. The guy leaves. I hear the word sauna, blah, 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 leaves. This kid comes back. I think it's the guy, Drew Pulaski or something like that. Looks like death. He's got a towel on. He's in bathing suit. Comes back and he's pointing to a Chance. If his grandma showed up 3 grams overweight, he would make her shave.
Hey, I just announced to everybody I give him 3 pounds. Like, we're not at nationals. We're not at worlds. Like, we all got shit to do on a Monday. You got 3 pounds in my tournament. And I'll tell everybody that.
I tell you, you won't get 3.1 from Chance, though. He did not play. FAL Master Certified. You're an honorable Master Certified ref already, Tim.
All right.
Details.
Send out the details.
Give me the Leonards.
The checks in the mail.
Apparently, I have to go to Vegas this weekend now.
Why?
I got a call. I guess they're short-staffed, so I'm heading out there.
That's good. There's worse problems to have.
I mean, it's Vegas. I'm not going to complain.
Bill Collins got all the money.
Yeah.
You got the Olympia driving around in muscle cars.
Let's see.
All good and shit.
I could tell you so much about the Olympia because I got offered the event before anybody. I turned it down. I didn't want it.
Well, with the expos, I've learned. What's the Europa, whatever it is now. It's Fit USA, but there are some hoops to jump through.
Yeah,
and they're really, for us, it's a good deal because they give us the sponsor booths, which I'm able to then sell to other sponsors for the season. Like for example, we got last year we had Mikey and Sarah. They were out there with our booth right next to our tournament. She was kind of taking on the crowd.
That's the same thing for Olympia.
Yeah, but it's if it's not happening in your hometown, I'm from Orlando, so when it's happening in Orlando, no problem. I can coordinate this easy. I'm not worried about getting in the venue with my whole setup and all this, but trying to bring this FAL setup into there is going to be insane. I mean, you're talking like 6 hours of just moving stuff, setting up. And it's a little bit different than walking it into a bar, all this lights, equipment. Robert Kelly, I feel bad, but you got some walking to do. I'm going to get you a cart.
Sounds like you need Arm Sports Entertainment involved in this whole thing.
Well, let me tell you about Arm Sports Entertainment.
Tell me.
My man right here keeps talking to me. Yo, I want to talk business. Let's go. Like he said, Florida State was the greatest event I've ever been to in my life. I could only dream to put on a production like so. I'm like, Tim, let's do some business. Call me.
I wouldn't go that far.
Call me. He calls me. He calls me today. Yo, I need you to move your finals. I'm like, I've been waiting on a business call for a week and a half. And the first call you call is you got to tell me I need you to move my date.
Hey.
So, some bullies. Arm Sports Entertainment, some bullies.
Let's just let it be heard. That ain't how it went down. You know it.
That word for word.
And I said, hey, check this out. I'm trying to support what you're doing far, far, far away. And if it means you moving yours or me moving mine, one of them's going to happen. So I can bring some fellers.
Chance settled this.
Oh, okay.
Today for us. And I told him the scenario, and he said the perfect solution to this is we go back a week, he goes forward a week, and then everybody has a week to rest between the two events. And we could get both guys to travel to all of it. I was like, well, that was a hard thing to argue with. I was like, you know what? That's actually the perfect solution. Is we go to December 2nd, you go to the 16th, and we all travel up there right afterwards as the last one before Christmas. So that was a little thing Chance proposed, but I'm open to whatever works for everybody. I just like to
I'm game for it. I don't see it being a problem. And of course, Olympia was in Florida last year, Vegas this year. Who knows where it's going to be next year? But I'm definitely game for that because, like I said, I'm trying to bring Armed Sports Entertainment's team into Florida and just swoop that up real quick.
Yeah,
And
good
then
luck.
then we'll just worry about Washington State after that.
Good luck. Good luck. Hey,
good luck. Do you even know who's part of my team right now?
Tell me. I'd love to hear it.
Let's see. We'll just start.
Your setup was pretty good. The stream did, but tell me.
We'll start with Cody Merritt. He's coming. He's Armed Sports Entertainment, so that class is done.
Okay.
We got Adam Rosensky. He's Adam Rosensky's Armed Sports Entertainment, so you can consider that class done.
I just seen that I thought they're hosting a PAL event.
Who?
Their South Carolina State Championship.
When?
You ain't seen the flyer. It's with Sean Hancock with Team Chaos. I think you may have jumped ship on you, Tim. Tim's who?
Hey guys, I got to dip out, so I'm just gonna say goodbye. Good seeing you guys. Talk to you soon.
Era, tuck him in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an easy phone call. He knows.
Okay, well, you better get on that because they already booked him as part of his Sean Hancock tour in the world.
Yeah, well,
I want to come to that event, the Washington State.
Let's just say that Adam is a very good friend, and he went to East versus West for a reason. So we're gonna do big things. Armed Sports Entertainment
to promote Sean Hancock is what you're telling us.
100%.
Okay, all right, I believe that.
And we're going to Australia next year.
How did you feel about his victory speech?
It's perfect. It's all that needs to be said.
Incredible.
Say your shit and move on. Your action speaks.
7 times.
I talked to him about an hour before his match, and word for word, I said, "Don't fuck around. Don't need to hold him in showboat. Win your match and move on to bigger and better things." Because Adam will sit there. He'll let you hit. He'll do whatever, and he'll just play the game. And I said, this isn't the North America. Win that shit, say your shit, and walk off the stage. You prove your point on the table. Don't sit there and showboat because those Europeans will catch you. Showboat.
Tim, it sounds as if your promotion is secure. Dalton Duncan says Hancock can't even see Mosier's 2-foot elbow hop.
Well, that's about true.
Robert Kelly says, well, neither can the slow-mo.
Yeah.
So you've already got a bunch of guys booked coming up there?
Yeah. I mean, Arizona State, which I'm trying to plan right now, is going to be most likely April 29th.
So you tell us what a co-promotion between Armed Sports and Entertainment and FAL looks like.
I mean, first of all, the staff. Let's just say my staff. What's that?
I'm saying you tell me what type of promotion this would be.
I mean,
super match heavy tournament, East versus North versus South thing. You tell me the theme to this.
Well, I mean, I would say probably super matches quarterly. So maybe 4 every what you're doing every month, right? So like
4 we got one every month.
Yeah, so 4 of your tournaments would look like super matches. So you'd have your super matches and then your tournament. That just brings your crowd. I pick my super matches off of teams. I've done it for years. I say, okay, you want a super match, you want a super match, you want a super match. Great. I'm going to pick the super match with the coach who has the biggest team. And that's because those guys are going to bring their whole team to my tournament. They're going to support what I'm doing. I don't bring people
for this 25% equity stake.
I got 20 on it.
What is that worth to you in this phase right now?
I got $20.
All right. Gave us an $80 valuation. This fucking Shark Tank, arm wrestling Shark Tank. I'll tell you right now, for $10,000, I would do that idea.
So I want to clarify something because I'm confused, and that maybe because I'm drinking some Crown Royal right now.
Oh, you're definitely half drunk.
Out of a pink glass, wearing my Hallmark sweater. I ain't ashamed.
His wife's got his balls on a leash right now, tugging.
$10,000 you're giving away. Is that throughout your series or just for the finals?
For the finals.
Okay. And have you released like how that looks yet or no?
No, it's going to look based upon participation. So let's say, for example, 198 left is the heaviest. That's going to be the heaviest payout. So it's just going to be ratio based. The guy that, the super heavy guy that's like, man, I battled 13 guys each tournament and I got the same as the 154 winner. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be nice and balanced based upon that. We're going to pretty good awards. We're hoping to, I haven't locked it in, but we're hoping to go to the super big UAL style medals, first through third, the real heavy enamel cast.
That's what I just used for mine.
I loved it. I seen it. I loved it. I've seen them at several different things. They're perfect.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get and talk about that because I'm open to better, some deals or whatever we can.
So Arizona State. So you have something on the 5th because Robert Kelly reminded me because I was going to I have to separate mine from Louisiana for certain super match reasons. Hint, hint. Craig Tullier is coming out to Arizona. Arizona is most likely going to be the best thing that people have seen thus far in North America. And I'm only saying that because Friday night, we're going to have a private VIP super match series at my buddy's house. Full production. It's going to be great. And then Saturday, the tournament's going to be off the hook at this casino. And the super matches alone, you're going to want to come see. Like Adam's going to be involved. Craig Tullier is going to be involved. Brent Rackers is going to be involved. Brendan Elsesser is going to be involved. Coach Ray, Giannis, Mario from Australia, Matt Mass from Canada. I mean, it's sky's the limit. It's going to be off the hook. So I'm trying to coordinate that date with your stuff monthly in Louisiana. Louisiana just moved their stuff till May 13th. That opened up my original April 29th date. So I'm hoping next week I'm going to lock that down.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
And
what were the super matches at your Washington States? The only one I really knew of was you and Andre.
And then we had Clayton Faulkner from Canada versus Jody Williams, both hands. Gage Jordan versus Jordan Sill, left-handed, and Gage just blew through him. Easy. And then we had Le'Aaron Wilson versus Martha Swick. And then we had, the kids. We had Marshall Munich and Jack Crazy. And Jack got the win. And so Jack is going to be coming to East versus West with me in January, pulling the co-main event before East versus West pay-per-view, which is Arm Fight Championships on the same stage as East versus West.
Should Artem get him a match at East versus West yet, or he's still?
He's green. He's going to be pulling these Arm Fight Championships, and if he wins, he'll be fully sponsored, and we'll be doing a lot of tours over in Europe next year, throughout France and Kazakhstan and a bunch of other places. So I run for the Arm Fight Championships. I'm the representative for the youth for North America.
What is Arm Fight?
Yeah, it's the Arm Fight Championships.
What is that?
It's a guy that started it. He lives over in Italy, and he's really good friends with Ingen. And he just had Chance just went to it. So Chance just went to the whole week-long practice seminar type of thing where everybody showed up to in Italy in Solicity. And so that guy is the one that puts it all on.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I mean, what he's doing.
Like a bunch of child-sized men he could smoke.
He's not an arm wrestler.
Do you have anybody in Washington? Have you booked anyone that can even beat Chance?
That can beat Chance?
Well, you're talking. You're stating the credibility based upon all the your heavy super matches, but it sounds like my dog would cut through all of them.
Chance?
Yeah.
So What, left or right? Obviously, right hand, right?
Oh,
Not
you
left.
have a left hand.
I mean, Jesus Christ. We were talking Cody Merritt here.
Of course, I wouldn't do that to Chance.
I mean, is Chance on the stream right now? I mean, do I need to call him out?
He's on the chat.
I mean, we can just call Robbie Burnett. He already lost to him once.
Right-handed?
Yeah.
Chance, is that true? It better not be true. Well, Robbie Burnett's a fucking savage, though, dude.
These fucking text messages and phone calls I'm going to get after this chat is going to be horrendous. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, you're not sleeping tonight.
Yeah, I don't sleep anyway.
Not sleeping. It's like 6 o'clock over there, Trent.
Oh, easy, big dog. It's 8:30 and I'm missing the fucking street lights with my kids. I got to go out there and look at the Christmas lights. I'm out here talking with you guys.
Well, you got to toot your own horn on someone's podcast. Jesus Christ. Promoter of the year right here. Give this award.
I mean, this is the 5th one I've been on today. I mean, Jesus, calm down.
You're living like Chance and Artem. One day they're in Dubai. Next thing I know, they're hanging out in Turkey.
Yeah, but they work
no
too
bullshit. I
hard.
want to go to Dubai next year.
Hey, they work too hard for their stuff.
They'll take one look at your facial hair and they will ban you from.
All right, I got 2 more minutes. What am I answering here? Dubai. I'll be back in February. We'll go.
Why you been ducking me, Tim?
What?
You've been
what
supposed to
hand
have
you?
a match 5 years ago, and you kept ducking me every time I try to book it.
I don't. It's because I can't see your name on the list.
On the list. Wait, hold on.
Damn.
Hold on. I am on the list. I was.
Oh no.
As high as
like
at 198.
Like grown men's list. I'm not talking about this baby weight. I'm
right.
I'm up a little.
Okay.
Well, I'm 176. I'm out of this conversation.
Well, I'm just
Wait,
going to
hold
tell
on.
you.
Wait,
I've
so
defeated Andre twice. I know what it's like to pin him.
after how many people?
Me, fresh for fresh.
What was this?
It was at the Travis Bajan NAL thing he hosted, where it was me, Noel, and Andre in the class.
Oh yeah, that's irrelevant. That was a while ago.
But
So
it was
if I
only,
come down, how much do you weigh walking? Like what? 203?
hey, I'm a little down right now. You ain't got to worry about my weight.
All right. So what do I have to get down for, and how much are we putting up?
Well, I mean, for this right now, you'd have to get down to about 185 pounds.
I'll go to 200 if the
Okay,
money's
we can
right.
pull it 200. So we could pull
You
it
know
200.
what, hey, you know what's funny about people calling me out?
I would destroy you, though, just so you know. Based on how you pulled Andre, you couldn't fuck with a guy like me.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Andre would not pin me right now. If I pulled at 185 pounds, he wouldn't pin me that quick. So if you come down here, you might need to let you be about 215 and I'll be 200.
I could go to one. I could cut my left leg off and still beat you.
Yeah, don't say one. You will never be one anything again until 6 months after you die.
All right.
You'll
We'll
never
get
be one something again. You'll be two something.
So
you could get to probably 205. Don't say 190.
You guys actually train for arm wrestling, and I don't. So if I start training, and then I come down to Florida and smoke everybody, then what?
Well, when you come down here, you can't sign up in the easy class with two guys. You got to get up with the hitters. But that's not your fault. That's not your fault that everyone ducked you, apparently.
In my class, because I don't give a shit.
All right. You tell me the month. We'll have to set it up. It'll be motivation for you to lose some weight, get back in shape. I'll be like Mickey, Rocky. I'll be getting you all hyped up and shit, sending you training montages.
Oh, boy. I'm getting yelled at. All right.
All right. You seen what happened when everyone came down to the swamp. Brita, Herman.
I'll beat him.
Yo, what?
I'll beat him, too.
You said you meant Herman.
Hey, this is my dude right here. He's like, fuck it.
Right
I'll beat him too. Bring him on. Let's go.
Right. Hold on. We're not talking about left because left ain't right. Okay?
I don't know. I heard Brita's right is bad. Maybe.
I mean, it's not. It's not ranked 7th. I'll just tell you that, but
okay.
So
who is ranked 8th? Just for reference.
I don't know. I don't look below me. You'd have to check that one out.
You sound like Dustin Hyatt. I tried to pull him. I'm nice.
You know what's funny?
Dude, Dustin Hyatt would destroy you.
He wouldn't destroy me.
Yes.
You know what's funny?
If he destroyed me, he would have said yes. Bring it,
Brandon. You might know
this.
When you try booking super matches and these high quality guys want this much money, right? Well, now as a promoter, I'm ranked this high. I want this money now.
Oh my God, you're a big money guy. You're red panty night, huh? Get to
Yeah.
your family, Tim.
I want
Get
at
to
least
your-
I want
I
at
like-
least $20. I want at least $20.
Wait till I figure this setting out. Your time is limited on this chat, sir.
I want at least $20.
All right, you're worth it 20. That's 25% of this league. You said that's the equity.
He's saying he's worth 25%.
Yeah.
Okay, you are. You're a 25% type of guy. At my current
All right.
valuation, I can afford you.
All right.
What he
Till
say?
next time.
The way you think Dustin Hyatt won't beat me, dude? Are you fucking crazy?
That's gonna haunt him all night. You guys ready?
Oh, well, bro. He's a little boy.
In a hook, he will whoop your ass.
Dad would come in and be concerned about it.
No,
Go through the whole.
I don't see you beating Dustin
Hey.
Hyatt.
You're tripping, dude.
I love you. You're my boy,
I'm
but
so
I don't see
fucking
you beating
strong.
Dustin Hyatt. Dude, he just
Hey.
destroyed Corey
Brandon,
Johnson.
you know who will beat you? Right here.
Who? Let me see his arm. Let's see if he's got some bicep though.
Oh, you don't want to see it. He said you don't want to see that.
All right. 19's at 13 years old.
Hey, you know
He takes
how we
his
do.
upper bicep looks like Chad Silver's. That's awesome. Yeah,
Hey,
man,
so
you're
does-
tripping.
so does
that is
Chad-
bothering me, though. That kid wouldn't. I'm sorry.
What about do you have any lightweights in Florida that are worth the shit?
Michael Newman.
How about you set up a match with Dylan Burns?
Who?
Dylan Burns.
I'm not familiar with him. Is he a beast?
Yeah.
What's he weigh?
Pick anybody. Pick anybody at 165.
Jeremy Pappy.
Jeremy
Perfect.
Pappy.
Set it up.
I'll
back
get him a new shotgun. I'll bet you he'll show up.
How much?
Well, I don't know. You probably got to buy him a rifle. He's hunting deer. Who knows?
So is Dylan.
Oh God, never mind. These fucking deer hunters are too strong. I don't. A man that hunts 8 months out of the year, I don't arm wrestle him. The legend of Jeremy Pappy is so deep down here, dude. This guy shows up covered in deer blood, goes
He's a
undefeated in
ghost.
the tournament, still in camo, smells like deer piss,
Whoops everybody's ass and leaves his clean deer in his house.
rolls out, not a hair out of place. Chicks are loving his biceps. He's 160 pounds. It's out of control. The legend of Jeremy Pappy is serious down here. Arm wrestles once a year, just enough to stay on the list.
I guess I need to start deer hunting.
Apparently, we've been doing it all wrong. I never deer hunted in my life. That's why I'm so weak, apparently.
I mean, I'd pin you.
Yeah, well, you said that about Andre. And the lie detector test determined that too was a lie, son.
All right, so you go against Andre, and we'll determine the winner.
Weighing how much? How much? A 220-pound Brandon Morris versus Andre?
You can't get up that high.
I was 245, kid. Are you fool?
You can't get up that high.
I can get up that high. You would just have to sponsor it.
It's all right. I got a good guy. He lives in Florida.
Yeah, I heard. Dylan Burns will whoop anyone at that weight.
Yeah.
Dalton Duncan, you can't even whoop anyone at that weight. How you
I'm
evaluate
telling you,
down there,
Dylan Burns whoops anybody's ass under 165. Guarantee.
You tell Dylan Burns I'll pull him at 176. Come on down.
Oh, you can weigh 176. I'll put 500 on it.
Well, Jesus Christ, a mouth can say anything. The offer's extended. Show me a video of the kid first. Maybe I can't beat him.
Hey,
Check out
Dylan
World.
Burns is a badass.
Check out Worlds. He was there.
Yeah,
Which
Dylan
Worlds?
Burns is a badass.
WAF Worlds.
Shut up, Trent. You're not even gonna be on this show anymore. You think everybody
Hey.
would beat you suddenly?
I wasn't talking about pulling you. I'm just talking about in
Hey,
general. I've seen
You
a
thought
bunch of Dylan
Sadiel was
Burns
gonna
matches.
beat you too, didn't you?
Huh?
Hey,
Sadiel was about to beat me.
Dylan about that.
No, but Antonio did spank that ass for you one time.
That's
What
my most
tournament can I bring him out to? What's a good one you have later in the year?
King of
Can
Florida,
you set up that? What month?
August or September.
Ooh. What location? Orlando?
Someone recommended Whitfield. Says, but George Chance said George is your boy, but he would kill him. Chance, would Dylan and Dustin Hyatt beat me? I need the honest answer in the chat before I keep talking shit. I don't want to get ahead of my.
I want to see Dylan go against Dustin, but I think Dustin's been dodging him for years.
Let them go against each other, and I face the winner 30 seconds later.
That's a Brandon Morris move right there. If I've ever
let him
seen.
face
Yeah,
Dylan.
you would. Yeah, you would. It's like harder taking out Andre after I pull him.
You're cutting out a little bit. Your phone has so much porn on it.
I think he's losing service.
Says he 3-0'd Kevin Palco in 2 seconds. That doesn't tell me much. Kevin Palco's a beast, but that's a lot lighter guy. Jesus Christ. He said Dylan might beat you. Dustin 90% beats you.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you. Them two boys right there. I love you. You're my boy, like I said, but them two right there are serious lightweights.
Well, here's the problem. If Dustin Hyatt really thought he could beat me, all he would say is bring money, let's go. I'm going to give you an example. Watch this. Trent, tell me you can beat me.
I can beat you.
Tell me when and where. How much?
We'll do it.
That's how it's handled when you know you're going to win. That's
we'll
exactly. You can always tell when someone's full of shit because they ain't got time for it. There's some reason. Now, I'm not saying
King in Florida, $1,000 right hand.
What's that?
Let's go. King in Florida, $1,000 right hand. Let's go.
I'd have to see the kid first, but potentially, if I think I could beat him, I bet you $1 million.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, you?
I'm talking about me.
Okay, that's possible.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You could beat both these kids very easily, right? Is what you're telling me?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, man, you must suck if you're not sure you can beat them. And you're facing Andre and shit.
I'm not as fast as I used to be. Those motherfuckers are quick.
As fast as you used to be. You've slowed down? Jesus Christ, you used to be slow.
Oh, yeah. I'm older there, Grandpa, just like you.
All right. I respect it. Says Dustin and Dylan both smoked him. Or that's Chance's opinion.
Well, Chance also lost to Robbie Barrett.
To who?
Burnett.
Yeah, you're drunk. You're blending and Robbie Burnett. Hold on, you're talking about Robbie Barnett?
Yeah, can we not see a rematch? I mean, was Robbie the last true, Chance has had some super matches, but with really high caliber guys. I mean, and he's lost. But Robbie Burnett weighed 242 during that match. I would love to see it.
Listen, we're procuring Chance's career. We're setting him up.
It's been great, but hey, you know who's 3-0 against Chance? This guy.
You've beaten Chance?
3-0.
What was he, 11 years old and had long hair and glasses?
17, still had glasses, yeah.
Okay, 7. So he just cut his hair into a crew cut at that point.
Yeah. Put the bowl on. On top. He put the bowl on top and went straight around. Yep.
By the time he's bald, no one's touching him.
Yeah.
When he's got the full shiny head like Todzilla, you can wrap it up. That's final stage Chance.
Well, I'm about to lose service, so I think I'm out.
All right. Well, be easy, son. We're about to wrap this up anyways.
All right. Till next time.
Said Carl Stanley said Burnett told Burnett and placed higher at Worlds than he did at King of Florida. All right, Trent.
See you, buddy.
Be easy, son. Have a good one.
Yeah.